I was just trying to take some time off, trying to spend a couple of days with my family, and this sick, twisted search keeps drawing me back in. I have been on a public quest to find the winner of the 2009 Dylan and Cole Sprouse Danimals Sweepstakes for over 4 years now. I've dug in the mud. I've been led on wild goose chases with no end in sight, and yet I persevered. Well, strugglers, today, that perseverance pays off.
Everyone I know and tell thinks I should make a video about how we won the Danimals Sweepstakes, so finally doing it, mystery solved.
I told you I was gonna smoke them out. So the winner of the sweepstakes has revealed themselves. But what exactly does this mean on our search for the truth? Is this the real winner? We've been lied to in the past. How can we trust this person? Is this even the correct sweepstakes? There were a lot of sweepstakes. Is this the one I've been looking for? There's been plenty of confusion about that up until this point. So today I'm gonna go over the full timeline of events and solve once and for all the mystery of who won the Danimals Sweepstakes. So in 2009, a Danimals promotional sweepstakes ran with the Sprouse twins in it. This is for Danimals yogurt. And this is not to be confused with the cruise sweepstakes, because as far as I could tell, it was never promised anywhere that the Sprouse twins were gonna be on the cruise with them. A lot of people think, oh, who went on the cruise with the Sprouse twins? I don't even think that was part of the deal. So
Danimals is giving away 5 fantastic Caribbean vacations with all access to everything fun under the sun. You can look for specially marked Danimals with us on it, or with your parents' permission, go to danimals.com for free means of entry. Many will enter, few will win.
You ever hear about that?
No.
Jaden is like blissfully unaware of a lot of the things that I think about a lot, and I'm jealous of that. The point of this commercial, okay, this is the first commercial. The point was for kids to submit a video.
Enter the Danimals video promotion.
With your parents' permission, post your fun Danimals video to be judged by Dylan and Cole. The grand prize is a trip to Hollywood.
To hang with us.
Plus, $10,000.
Nice!
Post their fun Danimals video to be judged by Dylan and Cole. Okay, there ain't no way these boys were judging any entries, but God bless them anyway. The commercial then says that the grand prize is to meet Dylan and Cole, and then there's also a $10,000 cash prize that goes along with it. So $10,000 cash and the priceless hangout with Dylan and Cole.
Cole and I are working with Danon for a Danimals contest where basically kids will sign up online and they will submit a video of themselves and on how their day became extraordinary involving Danimals.
Drinking or eating Danimals yogurt.
The consumption of Danimals.
Ain't nobody's day was being made extraordinary by eating Danimals yogurt. Let's be honest about that. What does it mean? What does that mean? I also think that these two could understand how goofy this whole premise was, and them doing these promos is kind of a silly thing, and I appreciate that because I, too, as a child, thought that it was goofy. I started my little YouTube journey in 2008. I used to make little videos with my brother. We made home videos on our family's camcorder even before that. So I am a video boy, and this is right up my alley.
Okay, I'm freezing. I gotta go in.
Yep.
This is exactly the type of thing that I would love to be a part of, that I would love to submit a video for. And I never did that. I never submitted a video for this contest. I didn't know how my computer worked.
I'm shocked.
I know, well, the thing is, all I knew how to do on my computer, Jade, if you could look over here, is play RuneScape, play Club Penguin. I would watch YouTube videos, and I would every now and then I would listen to Sean Kingston on my iTunes library. That's about all I used my computer for. So I wasn't very tech savvy. I did not submit a video for this. Needless to say, 2009 came and went. Sully landed that plane. That was in 2009. Do you remember this? How cool was that, huh?
Blocked by the plant.
You can't see it? Here, let me move the plant. Remember when he landed that plane on the Hudson? I forgot about the sweepstakes. I missed my chance to hang out with these boys. Unfortunately, it seems that I will never be known as the guy who won the Danimals Sweepstakes. Were you on my face?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I forgot to tell you I was going to do that. I guess we'll just have to continue on the timeline and see where this goes. And we will continue that journey after a brief word from this video's sponsor. Guys, Helix is back, and I hope you're as excited as I am. What is Helix? Where have you been? Helix makes premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to fit your needs and sent straight to your door for free if you live in the US. It comes rolled up in a box. It only takes a couple of minutes to set up. Even a goofball like me could figure it out. Well, how do you know which mattress is the right one for you? You just take their short Helix sleep quiz, and they'll use those answers to match you with the perfect mattress. For example, for Jaden and myself, we like to sleep on our sides. We both prefer a medium firmness, so we got matched with the Midnight Lux. We've had it for years now. We never wake up feeling sore. We fall asleep so fast on this mattress. It is Genuinely our favorite mattress that we've ever owned, and we've owned a few mattresses. But if you're not like us and you have different sleep preferences, there are over 20 unique mattresses. One of them is bound to be perfect for you. From their kids line all the way up to their elite collection, they got a mattress for you. If you're nervous about purchasing a mattress that you haven't slept on, I get that. That's why Helix has a 100-night sleep trial as well as a 10-year warranty. And with their flexible payment plans and financing options, getting a great new mattress is as accessible as possible for you. For a limited time, their New Year's sale is running right now. And I think it's a great time to upgrade your mattress. Start this year off on the right foot, on the right back or side or belly. You can go to helixsleep.com/Scott Cramer and that will get you 25% off your mattress plus 2 free pillows. Thank you so much to Helix for sponsoring this video. Thank you to you guys as always for using my links when I have them. Helps me out a ton. Now let's get back to the meat and potatoes. This is a very important video. I made a couple of videos that referenced the Danimals Sweepstakes. If we fast forward to 2021, where is it? Oh, this one right here. In this video, I referenced the Danimals Sweepstakes and a different Disney Channel sweepstakes. Just kind of quick little things, nothing too serious, but I did talk about this guy, Max, right here, who talked about winning a different Disney sweepstakes known as the Deck Out Your Room Sweepstakes, in that he detailed meeting the Sprouse twins and getting to tour the set. But that was not the Danimals Sweepstakes. As I said, that was the Deck Out Your Room Sweepstakes, so this seems like a dead end. But the following year, a different YouTuber by the name of Ashley Norton, if that is your real name, she did some legwork connecting a lot of the dots between some things that Cole had said in the past and this Deck Out Your Room Sweepstakes winner. Cole had done an interview with GQ right here. Cole did this interview with GQ, and within that video, he talked about the Danimals contest winner. There was a teen boy and there was a dead deer in his pickup. He kept talking about this dead deer. He's referenced this dead deer multiple times.
Did anyone ever meet Dylan and Cole Sprouse for the Danimal contest? Or was it all a lie? No, it did happen. And it was incredibly awkward. He had just gone hunting. I'm pretty sure there was a dead deer in the back of the truck.
And he also said that boy was gifted a skateboard.
But Danimals gave us a skateboard.
Well, if we look here, this is actually Max from the Deck Out Your Room Sweepstakes, and it appears that he won a skateboard here. So is Cole mixing and matching contest winners? Huh. Compelling stuff. That's what Ashley said. So then finally, in 2023, I myself dove into this story. Who won the Danimals Sweepstakes? Has anyone else come forward? Have either Cole or Dylan Sprouse said anything about it themselves? Have they added to the story? I scoured dozens of pages of search results. I read through every thread that had anything even vaguely to do with Disney sweepstakes of any kind. I even sent Danimals themselves an Instagram DM asking about it. They got back to me. They did not have an answer for me, unfortunately. Thanks for nothing, Gabe.
You did your due diligence.
I did my due diligence. That's a great term. Thank you for saying that. I was actually most shocked by the fact that nobody came out and claimed this by their own free will. The problem that I keep running into is that basically nobody is coming out and saying, I won this thing. Well, free will be damned. So I did the only thing that I know how to do, and I launched psychological warfare on my fellow man to get to the truth. I have one more trick up my sleeve. We're gonna smoke them out. I won the Dylan and Cole Danimals Sweepstakes. That's right, me, Scott Cramer. I planted the seed that I was the winner of the Danimals Sweepstakes, and that narrative spread like tapenade. If we look right here, Jade, if you could zoom in on this. This is a video that the Pittsburgh Pirates posted to their Instagram, and it was something about, they were asking their players, oh, did you enter the Danimals Sweepstakes? This person commented right here, everyone already knows Scott won. You dang right they already know Scott won. So this was spreading like tapenade. Anytime anybody online would bring up the Danimals Sweepstakes, people would flood the replies saying, Scott Cramer is the winner. And this was good. This was fueling the fire. I was growing, getting closer and closer to the truth. Because if you really step back to think about it, who could resist the social currency that comes with knowing that they were the one that won this sweepstakes? They're sitting on the sidelines, listening to me claim all of their credit. Eventually, the dam was gonna break. And break did the dam. Oh yeah, also Cole did one other interview right down here.
I would let Cole Sprouse lick Danimals off this dick.
That is exceptionally unhelpful, actually. So I don't know why I even included that. Fast forward, now it's 2024. Things are definitely accelerating. I got the water boiling. You know, it's starting to spill over. We're getting somewhere, at least. In August of 2024, Dylan Sprouse goes on a Barstool podcast titled Chicks in the Office. And before that podcast came out, these girls teased that they were going to be asking him the hard-hitting questions. Who won the Danimals contest? What was the experience like? Do you still keep in touch with Scott Cramer? Literally the same day that this podcast came out, I hopped on my second channel, right here, and I made a video about it. And I was flabbergasted at what I heard.
Whatever happened with the Danimals Sweepstakes?
Okay, I've been saying this recently. The answer has been online for like years. I think it's a case where people are more interested. Yeah, they're more interested in feeling like nothing happened.
We're choosing this narrative.
Totally.
Yes. Yeah.
They did not press him on the matter whatsoever, and I understand being cordial to your guests, but you have the man himself sitting right in front of you, and you don't even try to get to the bottom of it. They lost the privilege of the SM7B.
I'm specifically choosing the narrative that we don't know what happened.
It's
Meanwhile,
more fun
I've
that
never
way.
Googled what happened.
Right, it's funnier to be like, everyone says they don't know what happened.
Admitting that you yourself haven't even tried to find the answer. You haven't even Googled it. You haven't so much as Googled it, and then you act like no one has Googled it? How dare you insinuate that because you haven't looked into it, that I haven't looked into it. The man himself was on your podcast and you came unprepared, so woefully unprepared? Okay. Now, I am sickened by this interaction, but I'm going to let them off the hook for it, okay? It's in the past, it's in the past.
The answer has been online for like years.
How dare you? It's been online for years? Where? Dylan, I feel insulted, honestly, that you would say that this information is so readily available, as if I didn't dig, as if I didn't crawl to the depths, the most disgusting, awful parts of the internet. I saw things a human should never see, looking for the answers to who won this sweepstakes, and the answers are not out there, Dylan. Where did you point us in the direction of where the answers are, Dylan? So I uploaded this video. I posted about this video on my Instagram story. Hey guys, I posted a second channel video. And the people then started sending me messages. They came out of the woodwork with new information. You guys gotta stop sending me old Danimals articles, LOL. I've seen them all and covered everything already in my video last year. I promise none of this is new information to me, LOL. I appreciate it, but it's not necessary. Now, I was trying to be cordial, I was trying to be sweet. I was genuinely fuming at this. You don't think I've been rolling around in the mud? Jaden can attest. I'm covered in mud.
Yeah, you're, it's like tapenade.
Tapenade. I was like, it was covered in tapenade. Thank you for saying that. That's all just to say you guys were pointing me in the direction of fool's gold, and I'm not one for fool's gold. I want the shiny stuff, the real thing. I'm looking for that AU. AU! You got any information about the Danimals Sweepstakes? That's what I'm trying to say. Remember that guy that bumped into the twins at some booth when he was a child? Some booth in Arkansas? And he took a photo with him and he pretended like he won the sweepstakes? Remember that guy? I could smell the bullshit on that from a mile away. And you guys sent it to me as if I couldn't already smell it? Even on this very video, when I'm covering all this stuff, there are gonna be people unironically that are like, no, I think the winner already made a video about it. And they're talking about this one. This is the deck out your room sweepstakes. You understand? You understand why I'm starting to get a little crazy, a little sweaty? You understand why I'm starting to lose it a little bit? Why I'm dripping with tapenade? All that to say, we walked away from this podcast, the one that we probably should have gotten the most information out of, and we walked out of it with absolutely no information whatsoever. No new stuff. A waste of our time. There was a brief moment after this came out that I think prompted somebody to ask Cole at a Q&A. Some Q&A on some stage somewhere. I'm not even sure where this is.
Someone did win the sweepstakes. The story, which I will not repeat, involves a dead deer, a truck, a birthday, and a skateboard. I'm pretty sure there's a reason why no one knows that tale.
He doubled down on that same cryptic answer about the dead deer. He mentioned the dead deer once again. Cole, what memory is this? What is this? Why are you being so cryptic about it, Cole? What happened that day with the deer, Cole?
They didn't have a deer tag.
They had to report them to the warden. So that's where things stood at that point. We had a bunch of pieces, but the puzzle was far from complete. Until today. I was going to delete Instagram again. I usually don't like having it on my phone. I had it for communication between a couple of people. I was gonna go in and delete it, but I wanted to make sure that I had no outstanding messages that I needed to reply to. But boy, did I have messages. Just a couple of days ago, I had so many people sending me the link to this TikTok right here. Get a good zoom in on this TikTok right here. This gal claims that she won the Danimals Sweepstakes after all this time. Jaden, come with me. We're gonna watch this in real time.
So I get sent this video a lot because everyone I know and tell thinks I should make a video about how we won the Danimals Sweepstakes. So finally doing it, mystery solved.
Miss Nonchalant? What do you mean? Everyone always tells me that Yeah, I've been shouting from the mountaintops. I said, where are you? Hello, who won the sweepstakes? I've been taking credit for it for a year and a half.
So the one we won was a video submission. How it worked was each week, people submitted videos, and in that week, the public voted for their favorites, and then the top video went into the final, and then the Danimals chose out of the final group of videos, and that was us.
Okay, so now, if we just come over here. Now, what she's referencing is this. This is the video submission one. This is what she's saying that she entered and won. This is the one I've been looking for forever. And she's just been hiding in plain sight. What she's saying, it matches with the Danin website. There's this old screen recording of the Danin website that Ashley Norton found, and that's exactly what it was. There were finalists on there. People went in and they voted. I don't know exactly which one of these finalists is them, if any of them, but this checks out so far. Okay, let's continue.
We were flown out to Hollywood to meet Dylan and Cole Sprouse.
Flown out to Hollywood to meet Dylan and Cole Sprouse. No mention of the $10,000. I assume the parents probably just pocketed that, right? That's the parent tax for letting your kid enter into a sketchy Danimals Sweepstakes. I totally understand. I would do the same thing. Where's the video? I would love to see the video, right? I'm not pressuring anybody to show the video, but I think it would be, that's like lost media. That's some stuff that like should go in the Louvre. Where do they, that would be the Library of Congress probably where they would put that. Zoom in on Cole's shirt here. Look at, what is going on here? I think it's the keyboard cat and another cat howling at the moon.
So when we got there, what we did was we went bowling. We also played in this little arcade room. We played the Wii and some other games. I was in probably 4th grade. I was around 9. I don't know. I probably did not say a single word to them, but I was enjoying myself and they were very nice. My sister's about 3 years older. She had a good time too. My little brother didn't even probably know that they were famous or realize it. So he was having a grand old time. He made it less awkward.
The ages seem to check out to me. Sounds legit to me.
They were pretty late because they were taking their SATs, so what they did to make up for it, we went out to the little boardwalk and there was a hand wax station, so we have little wax hands of theirs.
I just gotta say, those poor boys, they were so late to get there because, you can show me.
So I'm trying to figure out what his hand is doing.
I think Cole was doing a gun, maybe, perhaps, and Dylan was doing the Bill Clinton. So they had to take their SATs, already a hard, stressful thing. Then they got to go do the Danimals thing, hard and stressful. And because they were late to the Danimals thing, because of the SATs, they have to do another extra thing on top of it. These poor guys, they never got to take a break. They never got to breathe.
It's my favorite fun fact I give. Also, it's the best 2 truths and a lie.
Chase, who are you giving these fun facts to? And why was it not me for the last 4 years? My 2 truths and a lie has always been that I've been featured on Jimmy Fallon multiple times. That's one of my truths.
Also, real quick, I have to specify or else my sister's gonna get very, very mad. We technically didn't win. She won. She wanted to do it in the first place, got my parents into it, blah, blah, blah. So she technically won. I was just along for the ride.
This is a moment in history. It's an absolute historic moment, and if we go back and we cross-reference all of the things that we've already talked about, she submitted the video. It was for the Danimals Sweepstakes during the 2009 era. They flew out to Hollywood. They hang out with Dylan and Cole. No mention of $10,000. The parents stole that. We established this. It all checks out. This is it. She is the winner that I've been looking for. And again, this is nothing to do with the cruise that people talk about. There was no deer in a pickup. There was no skateboard. It was just 3 siblings hanging out in Hollywood with the Sprouse twins. Mystery solved. I kind of do appreciate that it's not some wild story. There's not any real reason why we didn't know who these people were until now. They just kind of kept to themselves and yeah, I like that. They just went and they hung out and they played arcade games and they got wax hands and she tells it to her friends and she shared it at college at orientation week. I appreciate that. These are my kind of people. Dylan, I gotta say, Mr. The answer has been out there online for years. Busted, bucko. The answer just was revealed a few days ago. It hasn't been online for years. What are you talking about, Dylan? I'll shut up for a second. I'll let you guys thank me for my investigative journalism for getting this answer out there. Go ahead. You guys are so welcome for all of this. Give me the Pulitzer Prize. See how I printed that one off?
Wait, that's the prize?
That is, yeah, I didn't know that's what it looked like. I figured it was more of a trophy, but it's just like 2 coins. Or maybe it's 1 coin and this is the heads and this is the tails.
A large one, or is it like quarter size, you know?
I like to think that it's just the size of a regular coin and you could very easily lose it. I want to extend an invitation if for any reason Chase or your sister Sydney want to talk maybe on the second channel about this experience. That'd be cool. No pressure, absolutely not. But if you want to do that, I'm down. If not, story done. Mystery solved. We got to the bottom of it. I'm only a little bit sweaty and I'm only a little bit covered in Tapenade. Now, I mentioned a couple of times that this contest was not anything to do with a cruise. A lot of people want to know who won the cruise. Dylan confirmed in this podcast that they did in fact go on a cruise. Somebody won some cruise and they were there, and he said it was very weird.
Did you go on the cruise?
I did go on the cruise.
Okay. Really?
Oh yeah, I did go on the cruise.
Was it weird?
For sure.
And we still don't know who won that until today. I won the cruise. I went on the Danimals cruise with Dylan and Cole Sprouse, me, Scott Cramer, and you can't prove otherwise unless you can. But until then, make sure everybody knows that I won the cruise. I want to take a moment to give Dylan and Cole a little bit of grace for misleading us throughout the years. Cole has gone on record more than once claiming that the winner of this sweepstakes was a teenage boy and that there was a dead deer in a pickup. Dylan confidently claimed that the answer has been online for years despite the winner literally just coming forward a couple of days ago. Heck, their recollection of what happened on that cruise differed from each other.
I did go on the cruise.
Okay. Really?
Oh yeah.
The cruise? No, I don't know if they want the cruise.
And here's the thing. I don't think they've done all of this on purpose. I think they were just forced to do a lot of stuff. These two were worked to the bone as kids, and I'm not just talking about being actors on a TV show. Dylan posted a really long comment on a Reddit thread about a decade ago where someone was complaining about the twins not being in the best mood when they met them as a kid, and Dylan's reply gives a lot of insight into what he and Cole were being put through at a really young age. Now, I'm sure they had a lot of really fun experiences being in this industry, and I'm sure to some extent they enjoy being such a big part of our lives when we were kids. But can you really blame them if they want to just put all of this stuff behind them? Can you really blame them for not jumping at the opportunity to tell more stories about their time in the industry as children? I cannot imagine having to deal with the pressure that these companies, these corporations, their agents put on them as kids. And I'm an adult with nobody telling me what to do on a daily basis. I can see how that sort of lifestyle might start to break you down if it was your entire existence. Did they ever let these poor kids rest? My goodness, stop contractually obligating them to meet strangers and talk about yogurt. It's too much. So guys, I think it's finally time that we let Dylan and Cole rest. The saga has come to an end. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride. And an extra thank you to my patrons. Those listed here are in the top tier on there. You guys, let's go on a cruise together. I've never been on one except for the one time, so I think it'd be fun. We could hang out, we could get some margaritas perhaps. But that's all I've got for you. I will talk to you again very soon. Goodbye. Let me look at the board and make sure. Is there anything I didn't point at? Looks solid to me. We covered this one, right? We got this?
Yeah, I made you move the plant.
As long as we got that, that's pretty much all we needed. All right, cool.